So welcome to the new look of the Windows 8 Start screen. Again, what you see here are called tiles, and these are quick clickable ways to get into the new Metro applications that are built into Windows 8. In a couple of minutes we'll also see that there's another side to this that looks very much like Windows 7 did, so don't be too worried about the new look of things. You'll get used to it fairly quickly. So I see these different tiles. I'd like to show you one of the built-in applications that comes with Windows 8. It's called the Maps app. So I'm going to click on the Maps tile, and here it is starting up my Maps application. And it's figured out so far that I'm in the United States, so it shows me that much. But there's a few things that I find are missing compared to the sort of things I'm used to seeing. No title bar up here at the top. No close button, no maximize, minimize buttons. You can see this is going to take a little bit of getting used to. I do see pluses and minus signs that let me zoom in and zoom out. If I want to scroll sideways, I can grab the map and drag it sideways. You can see the hand appears as I click on things. So how do I get around in this thing? Well, first thing is to make use of the right click. When I right click anywhere in this screen, I get something called the app bar appears at the bottom. Sometimes when I right click, I'll also get an app bar that appears at the top, but here in my Maps app, just at the bottom. So maybe one of the things I'd like to do is get some directions from one place to another. There's a button for that right over here, so I'm going to click on the directions button, and it opens up a little right-hand side of my screen where I can put in my from and to locations. So maybe I'm going to start at Learnet's offices in San Francisco. Those are found at 33 New Montgomery in San Francisco, California. And then as far as where I'm going to go to, maybe I'll head to Microsoft's headquarters, which it turns out are found at 1 Microsoft Way in Redmond, Washington. By the way, I can also type in the names of companies that I'm looking for, and it would find those just as easily. Now you notice up here I see up-down arrows. What this lets me do is swap the to and from locations. So again, I'm going to start in San Francisco and I'm going to head to Washington. And when I'm ready to send it on its way, I click the Go button over here at the right-hand side. Now you'll see a little bit of spinning going on up at the top. And then I can see the turn-by-turn directions appearing across the top, and points A and B and some numbers on my list. Now you can see how easy that was. All I did was right-click, go down here and click on Directions, fill in a starting and ending point, and click the Go button. So why don't you take just a minute and play with that. You decide where you want to start. You decide where you want to finish. Type in those two addresses, click the Go button, and you'll be able to see something just like mine, but maybe for a different starting and ending point.